Well, so much for the laid-back surfer guy. It seemed like you hit a breaking point. What happened?
Oh, with the breaking point with finding out how Lydia went behind my back, that whole story. First 3 days, Lydia and I got along so well. We had a lot of great things in common. Neighbors, basically, like the same kind of music. It's hard to relate with some people in the house right off the bat. So you figure, hey, you know, we're going to get along throughout this event, and we're going to just, you know, stay tight and stay strong. Hearing that was a disappointment and a huge letdown. And I confronted her calmly, and when you get kind of rat-packed with 3 people coming at you at once, it gets, the fire gets in you, and you just don't know how to go about it. And
But did you instigate it?
did I instigate it? She instigated it when she started talking lies behind my back in the beginning. I just wanted to get the facts and talk to her, and then as soon as she started unraveling and Kevin said, oh, hey, I did it, I'm like, oh, well then, you know, you too, and you know, it's just inappropriate, and you know, I don't have inappropriate, and just forget about it. Like, you guys are all trash.
Do you have regrets about how you confronted her?
Yeah, I apologized to both of them a few times, and
Was that strategy or was it genuine?
it was genuine, and I was genuine to Kevin in the beginning, saying, you know, hey, I like you, but he took it the wrong way. I guess some people get intimidated by me, or
Why is that?
Just they think that it could be a lie. You know, I have a kind, forgiving face, and maybe I could just, you know, I don't know. It's always happened since 7th grade, so it made me a stronger person.
But a kind, forgiving face is usually not interpreted as intimidating.
It could be. It depends how you go about it with your tone of voice and your demeanor, and you know, your
How would you
emotion.
describe yours?
I went about it calm and, you know, direct, and it came out, you know, over the top and kind of unpolite. So, but a lot of people talk a lot of smack in that house. You guys have no idea. It is intense, and constantly I've gotten a ratio. I think it's every 3 hours it changes. Everything changes every 3 hours. So you could be asleep and you wake up and you're the enemy.
Are you ashamed or embarrassed by any of your behavior in the house or anything you said in the house?
I feel bad, and I apologize. You know, they definitely deserved it, and people that you are on your bad side, you know, I despise them, so I don't really care about them.
So it sounds a little bit like you don't regret it, but yet you apologize. So
Right.
Was the apology...
because the way I went about it was not the exact way that I would have loved to go about it, but I had to get the point across. And unfortunately, some things get misunderstood and they come out the wrong way, especially in the heat of the moment.
What was misunderstood and what came out the wrong way?
What was misunderstood? Basically...
Were you misunderstood?
Yeah, they didn't give me a chance to explain myself. So that's how the cookie crumbled, and you know, and things got unraveled, unfortunately. But you know, I wish things could have changed a little bit. But that's that, and we were on the show, and things got explosive.
Shima attacked your character.
Shima likes to attack everyone's character. She doesn't like guys too much.
She doesn't like guys too much?
She's a gold digger, so I'd like to steer clear from that. And she's out there just to go out and have free lunches and dinners and play guys. So I'm, you know, I don't have a problem with her. She's got her strategy, and she's going to work it all the way until people realize that she's out there for the kill.
What is your personal reaction or defense of your character that she attacked just now on the live show?
Shima had to pull something out of a hat, and she was probably thrown off that I came back so strong towards the end and didn't give up, and she knew that I was a strong competitor, and she used anything, or you know, any kind of saying basically to get me and get the competitors that had the vote to go against me. She, you know, pulled everything out of her hat.
Was she wrong?
I think she's always wrong, but yeah, she...
In that instance specifically,
She went out of her
wrong?
way to, you know, go after me, and that's understandable. It's a game, and everyone's out there for the money at the end of the day.
I'm curious to know, who is the most important woman in your life?
The most important woman in my life?
Is it a mother? Is it your mom? Is it a sister? Is it a cousin?
I barely see my mother, unfortunately, but I love her to death, and she lives up in Oregon.
Who is the most important woman in your life?
Yeah, definitely her.
And what is your view of women in general?
In general, I've always gotten along better with women, and I've always keep in touch with plenty of girls, and I respect them.
You respect women?
Oh, hey, absolutely. Yeah, I think they're all incredible.
What would your mother say about your behavior in the house?
She would say, you know what, you did what you could do. I'm surprised you made it, and didn't say anything worse. And keep up the good work, and hang in there, because these girls are crazy in there.
Are you uncomfortable right now?
I don't know. Are you? I'm fine.
I'm not.
I got my jacket on.
I'm not at all.
I won't jump over there. Don't worry, Julie. I'm fine. I'm comfy.
No, I don't expect you to. That's okay.
Thank you.
What are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling like I'm off the show, and I'm ready to do the next, big venture in my life, in my career.
How familiar were you with Big Brother before you moved in the house?
I saw some great episodes, and I was a big fan. It's just, once you're on set and you go through all the dramatic ups and downs, I don't think anyone's prepared for this Big Brother show at all.
Are you saying you were not prepared?
I was absolutely prepared. I just wasn't ready for the first week to have 4 or 5 huge explosions. Throughout the past, it's been 1 or 2, but this has just been rapid fire and a roller coaster.
Why do you think that is?
Partly maybe because of me. Maybe people didn't know how to go about their emotions and how to communicate. So people got intimidated, and they went about things crazy. It was a crazy house in there.
Would you categorize yourself as crazy? Did the house make
you have to be crazy to make it through there without a week of jumping over the fence. It's crazy in there.
Why? Because most people haven't lived the experience.
What
is it about?
It's like skydiving without a parachute. But maybe you'll make it if you fall in, like, I don't know, the bushes or something.
Why did you want to try out the Big Brother game?
I love a challenge, Julie, and if I can, get on a great opportunity like this, I'm going to go for it. If a ship's going across the world, I'm going to jump on that ship. I'm not going to miss an opportunity like this, and I don't take anything back.
So, was it what you expected?
A lot of things in life aren't what you expect. So, of course not, but it was
What
great.
did you expect, and then what did it turn out to be?
I was hoping that people would be more open-minded, and of course the drama's going to happen, but the way that the house divides and then gets back together and then everyone talks, there's too much talking going on and not enough trust, and especially in the first week. The gossip kills it, and it kind of ruins it. And then everyone going up to the HOH room is kind of ridiculous. I think people should have more of an understanding and, get together and just relate with each other more.
Isn't that part of the game, though? Having these
Absolutely. Yeah, but, who wants to hide in a room all day long when you can get to know people and
Were they hiding, or were they strategizing to play the game?
I bet they were strategizing, Julie.
And is that so wrong?
Just nothing's wrong in Big Brother.
You say that you wish people were more open-minded. Like who and how?
Just a few people had, their one-track minds in the house. And
we need some names, Braden. You're out. They can't vote against you. They can't do anything against you now.
I don't like name-dropping, but it, clearly Lydia and Kevin are on a one-track mind.
Which is what? What's that track?
I think they just like to stick together and be the outcast.
That's so wrong.
Whatever floats your boat. But there's a few people in there. Jesse's strictly working out and eating protein bars and all that good stuff. Good for him. If that's what that floats his boat, that's fine.
But who wasn't open-minded that you wish was? And how?
People just go in their corners, and like the hammock, the famous hammock. People go and lay in there, and there's just a few people in there. I'm out of the house. I'm ready to, to get on the train.
How do you hope you came across on television?
How do I feel that I got across on
Yes.
on TV?
Yes.
A genuine person and someone that liked to have a lot of fun and a great spirit and someone that hopefully they can rely on me.
Do you think that came through?
Absolutely.
And is that how you would describe yourself?
To a certain point, yeah. There's a couple of great, tributes in life.
When Lydia came off the block, you were nominated.
I congratulated Lydia first, and I was like, hey.
But
wow.
why do you think you became a target when she came off the block?
I think people saw that on TV, didn't they? She talked a lot.
No, I'm asking you why.
I believe that
why do you think you were targeted?
She went to save her butt.
Why do you think you were nominated by Jesse? He had to put up a replacement nominee.
She went up to Jesse and made up some lies and said that I was after him in the HOH, which everyone wants to be on the HOH. So it didn't really make any sense. But he knew that I was a strong competitor, so he put all those eggs in the basket. And he's like, hey, we have a chance to get him out. Let's do it now.
What else would you like to say for yourself or about the game or about the experience that you haven't been able to say yet? Anything you want to just get out there?
No, just thank you very much for the opportunity. It was a great experience, and I learned a lot. And there's a couple of great people in that house, and I hope to do very well.
Did you learn anything about yourself in that house?
Yeah, not to be stuck in a house with 13 strangers. 12 strangers.
Well, while you were locked away, there were a lot of headlines that made the news, and we'd like to play a true or false question. You game for this?
Do we have to do it now?
Oh, yeah. What, do you think I'm going to let you get a newspaper and then come back and play this game? True or false? Former vice presidential candidate Sarah Palin announces her resignation as governor of Alaska. True or false? Do you know who Sarah Palin is?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just...
True or false?
I thought this was like a joke. True or false, did Sarah Palin resign from being a what?
Governor of Alaska.
A governor of Alaska. That's true.
Yeah, the governor. That is true. Are you surprised?
It was 50-50,
So you're saying you just grabbed a word, true, rather than just applied any sort of...
Well, of course I'm right on that one. I watched the debates.
Yeah, but the debates...
I watched it all. I was into it.
Yeah, but the debates...
It was great. She was incredible. All right, next question. I got that one right.
Yes, and by luck.
No way I had that. Keep it up, you guys.
Braden, you know she did... Well, I don't know if you do know, but I'm here to tell you...
Did she win prison? I don't know. You feel like you're in there for like a year. It's crazy.
All right. How about I let you off the hook and move on to the next one?
Thank you. Congratulations.
True or false? In Huntington Beach, California, the Hurley U.S. Open of Surfing announces that among the competitors this year will be actor Matthew McConaughey.
False.
That is correct.
But he did just do Surfer Dude, which was a all right movie.
Final question.
Go see it.
And this is not a true false. Who's underestimated in the house right now? Who do you think is going to take it off? Who do we need to keep our eye on?
Is this true or false?
No, I'm asking you a real question.
I was like, is there a whip coming?
Braden, am I not speaking clearly? Help me.
You're intimidating,
help you.
Julie.
I'm trying to just, really enunciate.
I would say Ronnie.
Right here.
You and me. Ronnie and Casey and Jeff. Jeff's the strongest speaker in the house. He's like the governor. He's good.
You want to know who won? You want to know who won HOH is in power this week?
Right now?
Mm-hmm. As opposed to when?
I don't know. I kind of want it to be a surprise.
Yeah, but aren't you going to go home and watch the tapes?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't want me to tell you. I won't tell you if you don't want to know.
Oh, it's fine. I'll be all right.
So is that a yes or is that a no?
No, it's fine.
It's fine that I tell you?
Duh.
Is it me?
All right, should I want to know? Yes! Yes, Julie, I want to know. Let's hear it. Woo!
You look uncomfortable. I'll let you out. I'll just tell you this.
Thank you.
Ronnie won HOH.
Of course he did.
And your reaction is?
He's a genius. I told him that since the beginning.
He also sold you out.
Yeah, he's a genius. I would have taken him out too. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.
God bless.